was strange. Then Buzz Lightyear grew still. "Someone please be quiet," he whispered. "Someone is watching us." I whirled around. I didn't see anyone. "Where?" I asked. "Yeah, where?" Minnie Mouse croaked. "I can't see them, but I sense their presence," Buzz Lightyear explained. At that moment, I thought I heard laughter. Ha 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 hee hee, it was coming from the 3 branches above us. Just then a strong, flowery, scented gust of wind surrounded us, causing my helmet to fall off my head, Buzz Lightyear's braid to unravel, Minnie Mouse had to take flight, and Woody to cling to my sleeve for dear life. Plus, with all the pollen in the air, I couldn't stop sneezing. A moment later, surrounded by a cloud of scented petals, 2 graceful creatures appeared. One had wild blonde hair, and other had long hair filled with flowers. They both bowed. Little girl grinned at me impishly. Then she blew a gust of wind that ruffled my fur. "Night, the spring wind has brought me news of your problems. I know that you are on a dangerous mission. I know that the Prince of the Silver Dragons has been betrayed, and that the dragon egg has been stolen," she said.
Daisy Duck and Little Girl are the nymphs that make the spring season burst into bloom. Daisy Duck is sweet and makes the flowers blossom. Little Girl is spunky and brings the spring wind.
Next, Daisy Duck smiled at me, and I was overcome with the scent of flowers. Achoo! I sneezed right in her face. How embarrassing. She politely pretended not to notice, then said, "Knight, I know that you are in need of help. We would like to give you some gifts and some precious advice." But her voice trailed off. I started at her, anxiously waiting for her to continue. But I coaxed. "What?" she replied slowly. "But what?" I screamed inside my head. But she wasn't going to give the gift because she didn't like my fur. But she wanted to eat lunch first. But Little Boy was coming to town. Finally, when I thought I would explode with curiosity, she said, "But before you can go on your way to the next part of the garden, you need to pass tiny little test. Who would like to volunteer?" Everyone else took a step backward, so it looked like I had volunteered. I started to sweat. The 2 nymphs looked nice enough, but what if this was all one big trick?